And boom, we're back. Another myth episode. Was this like the third episode I've done in Nova so far? I don't know what it was with my camera view last time, but for like 20 minutes, like this little bottom area was fucked up, and my audio was really messed up as well. I don't know what was up with that. Hopefully this will be better. But anyway, we beat up Hans de Gibbon. He turned into a baby, and now I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in this world.
Galloping grapefruits! Are those? No, it cannot be!
What cannot be?
You there? Come to see your handiwork, Monkiston? What is the meaning of this?
What is this? I see Ghost Rider monkeys over there.
So, our treacherous allies have finally come. I would put you in chains if I had a moment to spare.
That sounds a bit presumptuous. What the fuck's going on?
How am I to respond to such a rude greeting? How dare you accuse Monkista of treachery?
Yeah, we haven't even been told our rights or something.
You think me adult? Look, these unholy things attacking us. They are monkeys. What horror have you unleashed upon us?
How do you know you didn't come to a forest inhabited by bananas, perfect Valencian architecture, and fucking demon monkeys? I mean, it's not too far outside the realm of possibility.
My good Capitan, I am as horrified as you. Wizard, go forth and stop these abominations.
Why me? I don't even work for you guys. How much am I getting paid for this? This is 570 gold. I remember in other worlds where I would get paid thousands of gold to deal with like the most minuscule of problems. Boom, no more little dead monkeys on fire jumping on the bed.
Convince
What?
this unicorn we mean no harm, I beg you.
Alright, what is this about?
You
Treasure
have
cards?
too many
Oh, that's
treasure cards
fucked
in your
up.
spell book. You can't receive any new treasure cards until there is more room in your spell book.
Probably should not have clicked on that.
Wait, you are the wizard from Ravenwood, the one who fought Morgante. Don Diego has told me much of you.
Who
I
is-
hear
who?
your words, and I trust you.
Who the fuck is Don Diego?
You have driven some of the creatures away, but there is no end to them. What are they?
Flaming undead monkeys. Can you not see with your own two eyes?
Los monos perdidos, unholy abominations. No Monkistan would summon them. Not even a plantain worshipping apostate.
Hmm.
I forgive your accusation of treason. No apology is required. The stress of seeing these terrors was too much for you to bear.
Of course, you are very gracious. Now, how do we stop these creatures?
Well, if we let them go long enough, they may just burn up into ash. We might be able to just sit back and do nothing.
Silver, my good ally, the most holy of metals. Silver blades will drive them out of this world. But we need silver to coat your weapons.
Then I suggest you place a huge fucking order with whatever military you're from.
Silver? We have no lack of it. Wizard, gather silver berries from the plants of the valley, and my soldiers will arm themselves against this threat.
Alright, first of all, thank you for having just the abundance of silver. Also, fuck you for having, having to make me go get it. Y'all can't just have one of your underlings go do this shit. Like, it's not that difficult, but also, fuck you. I'm not gonna pause through this either. Y'all gotta watch me pick the berries up. Actually, not difficult at all. Boom. 5 out of 5 berries. I'm stuck on that giant eyeball thing.
With these, we will turn the tide.
So what, we're just gonna throw silver berries at them? Or are we gonna melt those down?
While you were busy, our scouts determined where these horrible things are coming from. That cave over there.
What the cave over there?
We need to strike back now, but our silver weapons will take time to make. Wizard, can you go into the cave and stop them?
Why am I going into the undead fiery monkey's nest? Like, why don't we just wait until we have the silver ready?
Defeating the demons is not enough. They are being brought into our world by vile magic. There is a relic, a dark crucible. It is drawing them.
Uh-huh.
Find it and smash it, or los monstruos will keep coming. Go quickly, vamos!
That means the monsters. in Spanish. It's really interesting to think that, like, as an American, whenever I think of originally, I thought of like Spanish. I think of, you know, like Mexican people or Hispanic people who spoke Spanish but were typically from, you know, South America. It didn't really dawn on me till like a year ago that Spain is all the way, obviously all the way in Europe, but it's mostly filled with like probably white people who just were over there. Crazy to think about.
Look who it is. The tree's lackey. The Paradoja. Light and dark together, yes? You chose wrong. The dark will eat you now.
I'm sorry, who are you and how do you have this vital information? Like, who are you, random demon monkey minion, to know who I am? Dead monkeys.
We are but the scouts of an endless legion. You will never stop us.
I like the little armor thing. It's pretty neat. Kind of weird that they got chains, though. I assume that means that all monkeys go to hell? Question mark? Like, it's not inspiring confidence. Like, they're probably a fairly religious group, too. Wait a minute.
Here now, what's this? Seems the horses have a friend, lads. Get 'em.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be inside this cave with a bunch of undead flaming monkeys. What the dog doing? The dog is dead. Also, random heal. I love it. So glad I got that 385 health back.
Oi, Basil! Look out, company's coming! Ha! There, you got me, but the boss will do for you. Go on.
What will the boss do for me? Elaborate. I got a long list. I got a pretty short list, actually. I got to break and earn. That's about it.
The wizard, is it? They told me you might come. You fought well to get this far, but now you're done for.
Right. Let me throw that on. Let's look and see what Basil the Brigand has for us. Wizard101. Basil the Brigand. I feel like he's going to have some cheats, right? Oh, he does. Let's see. In Saboteur Cave as a what? If the minion is defeated, it will not respawn upon flint. Okay, that's neat. Oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong spot. Okay. Dance. Blah, blah, blah. Occasionally, when global blade, trap, or spell is activated on either side, including prisms, Basil the Brigand will cast one of these. So, Plague, Other Plague, Mass Weakness, Tower Shield, which I can deal with, Plagues as well I can deal with, Other Tower Shield, Legion Shield, or Frozen Armor, up to that 185. Oh, it's 185 per pip. Okay, so he has 13,000 health and a lot of debuff. Interesting. All right, that should be fine. Hold up. Let me put on my boss deck. This will probably be easy, so I'm not going to record this. I'll be honest, you guys, I'm facing a bit of a dilemma. I don't think I put damage enchants in my deck. And I got hit with this double weakness thing. Kind of sucks. Alright, he should be dead now. Yeah, let's go. Almost died there.
I may be beat, but it's too late now, wizard. Our little smoke pot's done its job. The boss got it out of the Royal Museum, and it worked perfect.
Okay, but why are you here?
You should have seen them unicorns' faces when they saw the demon monkeys we unleashed. I'm still laughing. Ha, 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 ha.
Alright. Who are you again?
If the unicorns think the monkeys set the demons on them, it'll set them at each other's throats, it will.
Yeah, that bit is obvious. They've actually started doing that already.
The alliance between Valencia and Monquista is doomed. The world will be ours.
Are you working in an official capacity within your military? I feel like if you are, you'll probably be hung for getting discovered. Also, what the fuck was this doing in a Marleybone? Actually, that's not even a... There's no reason to even ask that. Marleybonians just fuck shit up all the time. Alright, I need health. But first, I need to talk to the dude. Yeah, we had an urn full of evil monkeys and dogs are behind it.
Is it done?
Yes.
The Marlebonian dogs would set us at each other's throats. A coward's plan, but it almost worked. Don Manzan, without you, we would have been lost.
Mm-hmm.
You flatter me. It was the wizard who thwarted their ambitions. Wizard, I see Ponstegibon's tales of your weakness were but jealousy.
Undoubtedly so. I'm surprised you never mentioned this beforehand.
Swarms of the fiends remain. It will take time to defeat them, but the silver weapons, they will give us the strength to do it. Grazie, wizard.
You're not welcome. You should have like just gotten the silver weapons and then just steamrolled them.
But a more important task remains. The Malabonians must be made to pay for this treachery. The cowards, they have gone too far this time.
Uh-huh.
Wizard, go to the illustrious leader of our expedition, the Principe. He will get to the bottom of this.
I like the word. I like how they pronounce that. The Principe.
An excellent suggestion. In the spirit of our noble and glorious alliance, I will accompany you, wizard. Vámonos.
Right. Alright, we're gonna go see Mario Di Mario. Stomp some Goombas. Also, I turned my music up because it sounded pretty low. Hopefully that doesn't bug anybody.
Who am I? Why, it's a me, Mario the Mario, Principe of the House of Mario, explorer of the spiral, unlike my brother, of whom we do not speak. Oh, what is this you say? Marleybone seeks to start a war between us and our monkey allies? Oh, this is outrageous!
Yes.
Worst of all, they unleash demons, actual demons in our landing camp. It's a ruined, I say. And soon, oh, no.
What the fuck is up with you? What do you mean it's ruined? You just gotta fight the rest of the monkeys.
The governor, she's a-coming soon. Her Lady Pesca, she's a-touring another castle. If she sees such a chaos, I'm doomed. It's a down the tubes for Mario.
Yeah. They shove it down your throat. It's so, the pop culture references in this role is so annoying. It's kind of funny, but mostly annoying.
You, a human, take me to the neutral pavilion on Conatus at once. The dogs will pay for this. Oh, they will pay.
What do you plan to do in a neutral zone?
And I will accompany you as a witness, in the name of our glorious alliance.
Y'all do understand that nothing's going to come from this. They're just going to say, hey, it was just a bunch of bad actors. Sorry about that. Not our fault. Like, there's no way Marlebone is going to take responsibility for this. But, you know, fuck it. We will see.
Welcome, esteemed guests. To what do I owe the pleasure of a visit from so fine a delegation?
Allegations of sabotage?
Treachery! Treachery, you a dog! You pledge all the powers of the spiral will explore this new world together. Then you sabotage us? How dare you?
Is Mario Di Mario calling the dog guy a dog? Is that racist?
You want another war? You think just because we lose our armada, now Valencia is a pushover? You're not gonna like what happens next.
He gonna cook the pasta. It'll be al dente.
Oh, sir, I'm just an explorer. But I assure you, Her Majesty's government would never employ such cowardly tactics.
That's a lie and you know it.
And yet we found a group of dogs lurking in a cave, ranting that this world would be theirs. It seems suspicious, no?
Yeah, yep, it sure is.
Quite. Wizard, you were a witness, yes?
Yes.
Come with me to New Vicorgia, and we will begin an investigation.
Are the other two coming? Because technically the monkey dude said he was gonna act as the witness.
You better hope you find us something, or else all of you Malabonians are gonna be in a deep trouble.
He sounds like a sassy black woman. It's just weird. Surprised we make it to New Vicorgia so early in the game. I could have swore we'd come back here later. But, whatever.
Welcome, wizard, to New Vicorgia.
Uh-huh.
See these buildings? We didn't construct
What?
them. They seem to have just grown in this shape for us, like we were expected.
Oh, yeah. It happens to everybody. Your deepest desires and potentially greatest fears will manifest in this world.
Returning to this perfidious sabotage rot. I cannot fathom our illustrious Royal Navy doing such a thing. But you must investigate.
I can see it happening.
Our forces here are under the command of Lord Governor Rottingham Wyler. He's in his office now. It's the large house down the way. Good luck.
Cool. To the governor's house. I can't wait to be shooed away by somebody who sees my involvement in this political sphere to be completely unnecessary and not worth their time. Alright, Governor man. How will you get rid of me today?
State your business and go away. Sabotage. Rubbish. The Royal Navy does not skulk about like cats. We attack in straight lines, plain as day.
That's a very bad tactic.
And I haven't time to discuss our larger operations on New Marleybone anyway. I have more local concerns. Pests, you see.
Surprisingly, he's not talking about me when he's talking about pests.
No, I'm not passive-aggressively talking about you.
Oh shit.
Though I'd be correct to do so. I mean the strange native creatures outside. Urks, we call them.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember this dialogue. That's funny.
Tantalizing rascals keep jabbing curious citizens with those spikes. I have a science-y sort working on a repellent to scare them off.
Mm-hmm.
But they need samples from the creatures. Make yourself useful by collecting those samples. Then we can discuss this sabotage business.
What is it with Marlebonians always using our request as grounds for us to be required to help them with shit? I guess happened in Marleybone too. Whenever we tried to get the Croconomicon, they're basically like, solve our gang violence problem and then we'll help. Alright, Urk's dead. Oh, I just go back to him again? Alright. Alright, Mr. Rottingham Wiener, I have destroyed 3 Urks.
Ah, yes, you. Let me introduce Phileas Dog. They are the foremost everythingist of the Marleybonian Empire.
Please.
Oh, huzzah! A new lab assistant. Didn't think I'd get another after the last one. But here you are. What? Nothing happened to the last assistant.
Bullshit. I expect to be told everything that'll happen to me before I'm required to sign away my rights to sue you.
Well, okay, we may have been doing an experiment on the combustibility of the ore outside. And in my understandable zeal for scientific discovery...
And you get cut off.
I may
Nope.
have neglected to secure the ore to the table. My assistant did not appreciate the new bump to the head. Now, to the lab.
But did he die? Wait, what?
Well, off you go.
The fuck you mean off I go? I've got an investigation to do about the undead monkey sabotage. Also, the undead monkeys were on fire.
Huzzah!
And possibly demons.
I have already used those samples to mix up an Urk repellent. Now we must test it.
Why don't you just wish for it? Anything you wish for this in this world comes true. And sometimes the stuff that you don't want to come true happens as well.
We have some captured Urks in the pen through that door. For study, you understand.
It sounds like I'm gonna have to fight them for no reason. You understand?
The creatures here are fascinating, blending schools of magic as they do. We wanted to understand how they do that.
Archmastery.
Unfortunately, to date, all I have learned is that they take great umbrage to me going anywhere near them.
Then don't go near them.
Let's go in and see if this repellent reciprocates the sentiment.
It will not. I can already tell you, based off of nothing other than context clues on how stories go, this is going to fail horribly, and it will make them even far more dangerous and aggressive.
Ready, assistant? Soon, the sprinklers will activate, spritzing the Urks with the repellent. And there they go. That did not work. Indeed, the Urks seem angrier now, getting spritzed and all. Well, that's why you're here.
Uh-huh.
Defeat the unrepelled Urks, assistant.
What the fuck am I saluting her? Also, that should have been a completely different camera angle for that to work.
Expeditiously. While they're dazed, get back to the lab with utmost alacrity.
Alacrity. So, you know, I can use my context clues to understand what the fuck that means, but I really want to know, like, what the specific definition of that is. Alacrity. Lively, eager, physical quickness. Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted to look that up. That's not a word you hear often, or ever at all. Alright, science, is that science steampunk fiction lady? What do we have to do now?
That did not transpire according to my projections, but that's okay. Science is just failing until you succeed.
One could say the same thing about gambling.
Alas, the preparations for each potential failure are long and exhaustive. Rottingham mentioned you had some business with him.
He did. And I assume you're going to help me uncover the secret ploy that the Marlebonians have undertaken in order to split the Valencian and Monquistan delegations apart?
Best return to it, I think.
Oh, okay, no, you're just going to remind me to get the fuck out of here. All right, cool. I'm so glad that we took all that time to help you with one problem that failed.
The repellent didn't work? Splendid. Just splendid. Well, you did your part. I suppose we should discuss your concerns now.
Oh, wow, he seems really thoughtful. I can't wait for that to change later on.
As I told you, we've not sabotaged anyone, nor have we any motivation to do so. We welcome these other settlers to New Marleybone.
All right.
Obviously, as the first to discover this place and the most civilized of the peoples here, we claim ownership. But we're happy to lease the land.
Honestly, I would say that the Valencians are probably the most technologically advanced civilization here.
No, we haven't announced this to the others. I assumed it was obvious. They'll understand when the taxes come due. So you see, we've no...
No what? I'm so glad that it just completely cut off there.
The well! The well! There's trouble in the well!
Hey, little Timmy's falling down the well.
What the devil is that? Go see what all the fuss is, would you? There'll be a treat in it for you. That's a good human.
Aw, thanks, man. I could really go for some grub right now. Make it a little gummy treat, though. Not like, oh, what the hell is it called? Not like weed-infused gummies. Just like regular gummies, like those Lifesaver gummies. Those are good. Or gummy bears.
Who are you? Wizard? No time. There's trouble in the well. Or these things that we're calling wells. There's water in them.
That would be a well.
And now chocolate. Terribly toxic stuff. This could be... Wait. Did you say wizard? There was a wizard in Marleybone once.
That was me. And several other million people at one point.
I'm Detective Donna Lassiter. Everyone calls me Lassie. I could use the help of a capable sort. I need to watch this well till it's cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
So you must check the other wells for contamination and any clue for who might have contaminated them.
Well, you guys did piss off a bunch of Monquistans and Valencians, so it's probably them. Or it's the Penguins. Penguins seem to be pretty absent at the moment. Alright. What will we do about these wells? Oh, there's another dog here. Okay.
finally come to check the well, have you?
What?
About time. It has been smelling far more delicious than is appropriate for water.
What does that mean?
Chocolate, you say? My word! Why would anyone deal in such a hazardous substance? Yes, yes, go check the other wells.
You know, this has me thinking, with caramel, right? They sell a bunch of sweets and chocolates and stuff like that. Do they have to, like, make sure that they don't ship chocolate specifically to the world of Marleybone? Because that would be pretty interesting. Dude, this well's so fucking far away.
Chocolate? Are all the wells tainted like this? Then go check the last one.
Alright, their eyes are super derpy. Kind of unsettling. Oh, that's weird. There's nobody over here.
I say, is someone up there?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This well appears to be rather dry, and I seem to have, well, fallen down it.
That's just great.
My name is Timothy, by the way.
I made this joke earlier, because, you know, little Timmy fell down the well, and Lassie goes to bark at the owners. I completely forgot they threw this in here. This is hilarious.
Chocolate? I don't know anything about that. In fact, come to think of it, I don't need any help. No, I'm quite content down here, actually.
Timothy is a dead dog. He's just gonna die from chocolate poisoning.
Do move along. Have a pleasant day and all that.
Uh-huh. Alright, cool. And back to Lassie. Alright, Lassie, we're back.
Easy, Wizard. What is it? What's wrong? Someone named Timothy is trapped down a well?
Yep, little Timmy is falling in the well.
This fella must have something to do with the chocolate in the wells. Probably slipped and fell while trying to poison that one.
Possibly.
We have to rescue him, and then arrest him.
Potentially.
And I think I know how. Upon arriving on this shard, we discovered incredible veins of kibble.
Kibble is a mixture of things that make dog food.
Almost like the world itself was gifting it to us. So naturally, we began to mine.
Mm-hmm. What does this have to do with Timothy?
One of those mine snakes by the well. You may be able to break through and get to this Timothy fella. Good luck.
Oh, I'm so glad you're leaving this on me and not any of the local law enforcement or any disaster aid people that would have undoubtedly come to help the settlers of New Marlebonia or whatever, you know, with problems such as this.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, hey, look, it's the evil soldiers.
They're not answering, just staring at us with their eyes.
That is true. Our character never technically speaks in this game at all, ever.
Easy now. It's just an intimidation tactic is what. Eyes can't hurt you.
Nope, can't take it. We got to fight them. Havoc!
He's just staring at me menacingly. Well, that was relatively easy. What, no commentary from the dog? Does that mean that I just killed those two soldiers? Also, this is just a retexture of the Nibelheim mines from Caramel. Or the mine dungeons in Caramel.
So, we're gonna blow up the wall. Ain't that a mite conspicuous? Let's just lower a rope ladder.
What? Why are you blowing up a wall?
In the middle of town? Oh, yes. Fine day, Constable. Never mind what we're doing. This is much stealthier. We're underground and everything.
Sure, but also you've attracted quite a bit of attention.
Yeah, but won't it be loud?
So? It's a mine. It's supposed to explode.
Not technically. Most people would say that a mine is specifically meant to be mined out. It's not supposed to explode.
I think you have a serious misapprehension about mining. Tell him, Wizard. Wait, Wizard? Cripes! Havoc!
I don't understand why they yell havoc. Is that like a British thing? I'm gonna have to look that up. Shit, I almost forgot to unpause.
You're gonna rue the day you cross the dogs of war, you is.
Dogs of War. Always reminds me of British ships called Man of War. This wall is slightly discolored from the others, so it will get destroyed. Oh, shit, I'm actually blowing it. Wait, why am I blowing this up in close proximity to this? What the fuck?
Took you lot long enough. I have been sitting down here in the dank for... Wait, you don't look like a dog of war. And of course, neither do I.
Oh, hey, Timothy's a cat. Interesting.
Being a cat and all. Oh, you're that person that spoke to me from up above. I'd recognize your voice anywhere.
Why?
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
You found yourself in trouble, but also, why would you recognize my voice anywhere?
Okay, I'll go wherever you want. Meet any lassie you say. Just lead on.
Okay. I guess you're under my custody. I've taken you into custody. You have the right to... I don't know, fuck off. I don't really care what happens to you. Alright, lassie, I saved Timothy from the well. Also, he may be a conspirator, but because he's a cat, I'll assume any and all repercussions are racially motivated.
Wizard, this chocolate contamination is worse than I realized. Tell me you found the culprit.
Potentially, but not technically.
Ah, I take it this is him?
Sure, why not?
Well, now, I don't know about culprit, really. I just happened by a well and tripped and fell in. A perfectly everyday occurrence, surely.
Surprisingly, maybe?
We'll let the Lord Governor decide that. Wizard, escort our friend to Mr. Weiler.
And this is why America is better than Britain, because we have due process and don't just immediately criminalize people. Actually, I would imagine that, why can I not? I can't press spacebar. All right. I would imagine that Britain has some similar laws in this day and age. But anyway, off with his head or some shit.
I smell a mangy alley cat.
That's probably racially motivated.
And I smell a cur.
Damn, roasted. This man is not afraid to die.
I have been informed of our well situation. I take it this table scrap is to blame. I'll deal with him.
We don't technically know what his level of involvement was, though.
You, however, need to help us purify the corrupted wells.
Why?
Phileas has a solution, but needs protection to implement it.
Why does she need protection? Don't you have soldiers? Why do I need to be a part of this?
Speak to them in their lab.
No, don't go. I want to see you hang this guy for no reason. It'd be funny. Alright, what is that? I'm her male escort for the day, I guess?
Assistant, you return! Most don't. And we have a new mission. Dare I say, a new calling. We must de-chocolatize the wells.
That is quite the verb.
Worry not. My de-chocolatizer is ready and tested. It was invented as a defense against a hypothetical attack by Caramel.
A hypothetical attack by Caramel. That's interesting.
Actually, I don't think I was supposed to tell you that. Security is paramount. Anyway, to outside.
Man, I wish I'd re-listened to this story before I made the Marleybone lore video. I'm gonna have to go back and add some stuff. That's really funny. Marleybonians fearing potential attacks from fucking Caramel. Crazy.
Now, as you can see, Assistant, there are 4 wells.
Yeah, 3 in the main vicinity and 1 all the fucking way out in the boonies.
3 are easy enough to reach.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
While 1 is surrounded by Urks, which will no doubt impede upon our innocent endeavor.
I don't really care. Wasn't Lassie just by that? Where did Lassie go? Did the Urks kill Lassie?
I can handle the easy ones, but you must use your previously demonstrated prowess to thwart those Urks and purify that single vexing well.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I'm just killing Urks. Fuck it. Killed a lot of Urks so far. Alright, purify the well. With the... It doesn't look like chocolate in there. It just looks like regular water. I feel like there should have been a texture, like a brown texture in there that just got changed to regular water for this quest.
Huzzah! Teamwork! Together we have cleansed the wells and possibly, nay, probably saved all of New Vicorgia.
I feel like if you're a storm wizard, you should be able to just do like a cleanse cantrip or some shit, or just have access to the spell cleanse and not have to fight those enemies.
You should report back to Rottingham now. I will tell the others here it is safe again to drink the water.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see how Rottweiler over there is just killed that other cat dude. Where did the cat guy go?
Seems you've done acceptably, Wizard, for a non-Marleybonian. While you were gone, I growled at our friend Timothy until he coughed up all he knew.
Oh, perfect. Psychological torture. That's not what I was expecting.
Our enemies call themselves the Dogs of War, even though some are cats. They're but street toughs and bounders with delusions above their station.
You know, technically, there's already multiple, what do you call them? Hold up. There are multiple dog models for, you know, dogs that are in gangs in Marleybone. Like, there are multiple dungeons that just have those specific models. I don't know why they use those instead of, like, the whole Marleybonian army model thing.
They seem to be a new gang, likely hoping to establish themselves here while our presence is minimal.
Sounds like a smart idea. Has Dazine given them anything specifically?
No doubt they are responsible for the trouble in Puerto Nuevo as well. But in attacking us, they've unwittingly left a clue.
Also, that thing from Puerto Nuevo came from the Marleybonian, what is it called? Museum.
The chocolate itself, of course. Pay attention. They hardly acquired it locally. They must have smuggled it here aboard a skyship.
Well, not necessarily. Dazine could have just given it to him.
Talk to the harbor master about the shipping manifests. See if anything is amiss.
Also, when is Dazine going to come into the picture? I know he comes into the picture at some point, but, like, I don't know. I feel like he should have a much greater presence up to this point. All right, harbor master, I need to look at all of your ships.
Oi, what's all this? Someone smuggling chocolate? That's a level 10 biohazard, that is.
That's funny.
But which boat is it? Let's see where they come from. Crocotopia, Celestia, Wizard City. Oh, this has got to be it. The Caramel Carrier.
What was the point of listing out all of the names of the places where the ships come from if you're just gonna, at the end, reveal the name of the ship? You could have said, like, the Crocotopian, Croc Water, Celestian Wave Runner, the Wizard City Ship of Fools, like, and you know, they could have done more with that.
It's still dark just down there. Go give them a full, would you? I ain't going near no biohazard. No, sir. Not since the last time with the zombies.
The fuck do you mean the last time with the zombies? What? What? I assume that's just a reference to zombies, but, like, I feel like that should have been part of the game. Do you think Wizard101 will ever do something with zombies? That would probably be pretty lame, but I don't know. It could be interesting. I'm gonna cut this video short, though. I want to go to bed. Like 11 o'clock at night. Enjoy.
No, I keep whistling.